Hey everyone, welcome to a new video. Today we're going to be looking at a couple of different ways that you can play the fast section to the middle of the main solo of Sweet Child of Mine. Now this section comes after a slower melodic section, leads into a more rocked up pentatonic section. It's played over an A chord with a kind of a rhythm section underneath that builds up. It sounds pretty epic. And we're playing mainly an E harmonic minor scale over an A chord, which is weird. Normally an E harmonic minor scale will be played over a B chord, B major, or a B dominant seventh. But hey, maybe playing it over the A chord is what kind of makes it sound darker, a little bit more iconic. And yeah, I ended up coming up with a couple of different ways of playing this particular section. Let's get to both of the ways that you can play it. Firstly, I'll base it on the way Slash played it. So we're going to start off with this section. Okay, now the last couple of notes, it's debatable whether he played it like that or not. Doesn't really matter though, because with wah pedal on and stuff going on, we can't tell whether he played it that way or not. So we're going to start off with the second finger on the 8th fret of the G string. We're going to hammer onto the 9th fret. Just like so, using a downstroke, and then upstroke on the 7th fret of the B, hammer onto the 8th fret and pull off to the 7th. Okay, try and do the hammer on in that rhythm, like da da da. Okay, not da da da, but da da da. Okay, not. There's a bit of a difference there, but yeah, that's kind of the rhythm I think of. Then we'll go 9th fret on the G, downstroke, and then 7th fret on the B, upstroke. Okay. Finally, I go 10th fret on the B, bend up a full tone, and then 7th fret on the high E. Okay. There we go. Now, it's debatable whether Slash played it like that or whether he did this. Okay, without playing the high E there. Doesn't matter, because it's the same notes. It's just like, did he play it that way or did he play it this way? With all the wah pedal stuff going on, you can't really tell, so it doesn't matter too much. No one would ever know whether you played it one way or the other in a live situation anyway. But that's the way that I play it, and I kind of think that it keeps the momentum going with your picking if you're playing it that way. Okay. After that, we're going to go downstrokes here. So we'll play a downstroke on the 8th fret of the high E, pull off to 7th. And then 11th fret, again downstroke, pull off to 7th. Okay. Then we have, okay, which is 8th fret, first finger, hammering onto the 11th fret with the 3rd finger, okay. I use all downstrokes here. Now you have to play it this particular way, okay? So firstly, as I said, it's second finger pulling off the first, little finger pulling off the first. Then we're going to shift the first finger up to the 8th fret, hammer onto the 11th fret. We have to hammer on with the 3rd finger though, so that we have the little finger ready for the next section. Okay, that's a key thing there. So you might want to practice that over and over again. So first section to practice over and over again would be this. And then, okay. So after we've done that, we're then going to put the little finger down on the 12th fret and slide to the 14th. Okay. So we have. Then we're going to go. Okay. Which is 11 to 12, down, up, down, up. So 11, 12, 14, 15. So we have. Then we have. Which is down, up. On 12, 14, 15, 14. Pull off the 12. Then we play the 15th fret of the B. Which is weird because now we're playing around with natural minor. Don't know why Slash did this, but hey, who knows, who cares. Okay, and then we're going to slot this second finger back into the 14th fret of the high E, and then third finger on the 16th fret of the B. Then we're going to go, which is 12, hammer onto 14th, pull off to 12, upstroke, and then it's 15 on the B, 12 on the high E. Again, back to this natural minor. And then finally we end up with a bend, full tone bend. And then we go into the main bends, okay, from the start, for the start of the rocky section. Okay, so that's pretty much the way Slash would have played it, and what I used to find difficult was that switch here, okay, from that section to the first and third finger, and then sticking that little finger on the end there to slide up from the 12 to 14. I found that kind of difficult, and then picking all the notes afterwards, okay, I used to find that pretty difficult, so that's kind of why I didn't really play it this way. But now it's not so difficult. For some reason, almost find it easier than the way that I used to play that made it easy for myself back in the day. So let's get to that section, the way I used to play it now. Okay, so the next way of playing it will be the way that I used to play, that I used to find easier than the way I do now. I prefer like the Slash way now. It's weird how things go in circles like that. Anyway, so we'll start off, well basically let's just think about it like we're playing an E harmonic minor scale based on the 12th fret here. Okay, so we'll start off from the 13th fret of the D, hammer onto the 14th, downstroke, then we'll go upstroke, 11th fret of the G, hammer onto 12, pull off to 11, and then down up, we're going to go 14 on the D, 11 on the G. Finally, we're going to go, which is 14th on the G, bend up a full tone, downstroke, and then 12th on the B, okay? Upstroke. Again, practice that over and over, get it under your fingers. Then we're going to go, which is, every time we pick here, it's going to be a downstroke for this little part. It'll be 13th picked, pull off to 12th, 16th picked, pull off to 12th, okay? Then we're going to go 13th picked, again downstroke, hammer on to 16th, from second finger to little finger, okay? So far we have. Then we're going to go, okay? Actually go down up here, so it's going to be 12, 14 on the high E, okay? Then we're going to go 16 on the B, 12, 14, 15 on the high E, okay? Okay? So we're down on that 16th fret on the B, up, down, up on the 12, 14, 15 on the high E. Okay, then we're going to go, which is down, up, which is 12, 14, 15, 14, which is the same as we did it earlier, and then pull off to 12 again on the high E, okay? Then we'll go down to the 15th like we did earlier, third finger, slot that second finger in on the 14th, and then 16 on the B, okay? So it'll be downstroke on the 15th on the B, upstroke on the 14th on the B, downstroke on the 16th on the B. Okay? Finally, we end up with, which is hammer on from the 12th to the 5th to the 14th, back to the 12th, okay? 15, 12 from the B to the E, okay? Down, up. Finally, we end with that bend. Okay? Slowly, we have this. Okay, so let's play it up to speed now. I found that part harder now than I used to find. I'm sure I find that harder than I find the other way of playing it now. Anyway, hope you have fun with learning both of these ways and finding out which is the easiest for you. I'm really not sure which I find easier anymore, but hey, it's all cool. I enjoy this solo. If I'm playing it live, it's always a fun solo to play. And anyway, I'll see you soon for a new video. Keep it cool. Good times.